Сука, бля! Okay.
Hello kids, welcome back to another Nerf video. So it's been a while ever since I kind of like make a new video, right? It's like 1 week never make a video. So yeah, I have to keep this channel going. So yeah, it's COVID-19, I can't do shit. So yeah, so let's get started. So let me ask you a question, kids. Do you want to have a Nerf blaster that is a machine gun and it shoot a lot of darts downrange, and you can outgun people, you can put their enemies in cover fire while you can literally mag them at one corner and all your other teammates just rush at them? Do you want to have that firepower, or do you want to be Rambo? You want to have like big belt fat blaster and then you can just shoot downrange a lot. So yeah, but have you ever wondered that these blasters are very expensive? They cost like $100 and they are really expensive, and probably you won't have the money to buy it, or probably your parents don't even want to buy it for you. Well, you're in luck. Today,
oh my god!
I have, you can see the box. It says M249. Okay, yes. If you guys don't know what is an M249, here's a picture of it. M249 is basically a light machine gun, and yeah, this is a toy version. This is a toy version. So FBI, open up! It's not a real gun, and it's not an airsoft gun, so please don't call the authorities on me. This is basically, I bought this for really just a very cheap price, and this is a legit belt fed machine gun. It has 54 belt that holds the dart, so later I'll show you. And this has really a lot of firepower. I watched the demonstration vid. Holy, the thing shoots really fast. Okay, and it has kind of really interesting features to it. So as you can see, the box is really dark color, and there is there's holes. I seriously don't know who just did this holes. Probably that person just shoot like one random Stefan blaster onto it and then destroy it. I don't know. As you can see, there is quite content here. There's a bunch of Chinese words. I can't read these Chinese words because I suck in Chinese.
Bruh.
So yeah, it says M249 here. There it says here. It says soft air gun. It sounds like an airsoft gun, but this is not an airsoft gun or real firearm. It should be saying soft dart Nerf blaster, or soft dart blaster, I should say, because yeah, that's a bit risky, getting this into the custom, because soft air gun, sometimes the authorities may think that this is an airsoft gun. But let's skip all that. Okay, taking a look at the side of the box, it's just a bunch of Chinese words and kind of like a, I don't know, like a safety instruction saying that you shouldn't shoot this at people, or I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna just bring it so you guys can see. Yeah, just some more. And at the side, it's just random logo and Chinese words. So can't wait to open this, and yeah, just show you guys the content and just make a review on this. Let's get started.
Oh no.
Where is my M249?
Bruh.
Jesus, I bought this and there is nothing. Literally wasted $50. And literally they give me this. What is this? They just give me a dart, a foam body of a dart, and they just give me some random dart head from the Nexus Pro. I mean the AS Pros. What the hell, man? You just give me this. What? Look, they give you all this stuff. Where's my M249? Okay, this is just a joke. So I have the M249. I did some firing demo and also some firing testing, and I did a lot of testing onto it. So yeah, so let me just go grab it and just close this box. By the way, this is the M249. It's quite a big blaster. You can see it's really huge. Yeah, it's quite big actually.
That's quite big.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, I just got
impressive.
The blaster first. So this is how it looks like. I can't really fit this cause in the whole camera view, cause it's really huge. So yeah, I'm gonna start from the back and all the way to the front. And if you guys want to see the belt loops, the belt, this is a huge amount of belt. So, yeah. So let's talk about the blaster. So starting out at the back, as you can see, there is this kind of like a skeletonized stock. Basically, yeah, the stock is quite big. It's more than 6 inches. This is mostly for kids, but somehow it really fits me. Like when I shoulder this stock and shoot it, it's really comfortable, and the stock is just a perfect length. So yeah, the stock is really solid. The build of this blaster is very good. I'm really impressed, and it's just $50. It's really solid. It's not like those type of end strike stock where you just chuck it, where you just connect it into the blaster and it just wobbles a lot and it just shakes a lot. So yeah, but this is really comfortable. It's a very lightweight stock, not like those type of M249 stock where it just kind of like a really huge thick stock. This one is more lightweight, I think. So yeah, it's really comfortable shouldering this stock. If you guys want this stock, I don't think so you can change to other stock, but as you can see here, there is this yellow button here. You can just press it and then you can take off the stock, and then you can have much more a compact M249 without a stock. So yeah, but for personally, I will just keep this stock on so to look much more complete, and yeah, I can just aim down sights better. Yeah, if you want to take it out, just push down the button, pull it out, and yeah, press it in. No wobble also, so yeah. And then starting up to the grip here, as you can see, the grip is quite small, but really comfortable. What I like about this blaster is really, the ergonomics is very good. Like, this is more towards kids, but somehow it really fits me. So the grip is quite small, but very comfortable. This is very insane, very good. There's a trigger here. So this is basically takes batteries, and it's not a spring blaster. So yeah, as you can see, it takes, so it has the trigger here, and at the side here there is this switch here. See, electric. I don't know if you can see. This says electric, and here it says manual. So for electric, you just pull down the trigger. For manual, if you want manual, you just switch it over to manual here, and then you have this thing. So you can just turn around. Yeah, you need to follow the arrows. Yeah. It's a bit quite slow and troublesome. Personally, I just use the electric. Yeah, so trigger pull is okay. Trigger pull is very light, and yeah, there's 4 of those. So let me just show you guys the trigger pull. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys single shot. You can do single shot also. Yeah, 4 of those now. Very insane. So right now, there is also this. If you guys want to take out this manual piece, you can actually just use the electric. But if you want to take out this, once this yellow piece is on here, you cannot take it out. So yeah, just to let you know. And then here is the area where the belt comes in. Where does the belt comes? So as you can see, the belt actually,
Oh my god!
54 dollars. So what you actually need to do, so this is, if you see this yellow piece here, you take the belt, you put it in. What I mostly will do, I'll push it all the way.
Bruh.
I'll mostly push it all the way in. I don't know why I cannot push it in. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you just push it in from the right, and if you want to use electric, what I suggest is you turn it towards electric and you can start firing. Wow. Okay, so personally, feeding there's a lot of problems. Right now I'm encountering jams and malfunctions. So as you can see here, there is jams here, as you can see. So I don't know what the hell is this blaster is currently doing. So it's $50, so I mean, what do you expect? It's cheap stuff, so you have to probably encounter this problem. But as you can see, down this barrel here, I don't know if you can see, but there's a dart stuck in this barrel. This barrel is basically not a useful barrel that what Stefan blasters use. Stefan blasters use a inner diameter 30mm, which is actually have a good fit with certain darts. But this dart has nothing to do with ASU or there is no uses of this barrel. It's basically useless. Therefore, it creates a lot of drag with the dart, and therefore I can't shoot the dart. Eventually, the dart clogs up, and I can't feed it properly. Eventually, cause jams and malfunctions. So that's the main problem. Basically, just tilt down your blaster. Yeah, I'm having jams right now. Let's try to clear this. This is not my first time encountering jams. There's a lot of jams and malfunctions with this. So yeah, on top we have a couple rails here. We got quite a number of rails of this blaster. You have one here, and then one at the back, and we have right here. These rails are Picatinny. Just give me a minute. When I bought this blaster, they came in with a scope. Not really a scope, but a magnifier. So let me just give it to you. Currently on my personal blaster here. This is the Worker Prophecy. If you guys don't know this blaster, I made a review on it, so do check it out. As you can see, this is the scope. It fits on the Picatinny rail, and yeah, it's basically a magnifier. So yeah, you can zoom in and zoom out. Basically, you can turn this knob here, and yeah, you can basically zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, it's currently on my personal blaster here. And if you want to use like those airsoft attachments, yes, you can. Cause this blaster has Picatinny rails, so very interesting feature and never seen on a toy blaster that are for kids. Because mostly those Picatinny rail blasters are for like literally for like those advanced guys, those people that really know what they are doing, those serious nerfers there. So yeah, it's really interesting. You have this rail, and if you want to shoot manual, what I suggest you to do is basically, if let's say you're shooting like this amount of darts with electric, I suggest you to shoot finish and then you reload it again and then you set it to manual. Cause if you shoot it like around until here, like this dart, and then you switch it over to manual, you eventually jam up the whole blaster. So and I'm sure you don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna show you manual now. And switch it over to manual. Yeah, including manual, there's a lot of jams and malfunctions. So this blaster is just a belt fed system, and it really works differently from a flywheel blaster, as all the other blasters out there, they are like battery that takes battery is flywheels. This thing has no flywheel. It works like an airsoft AG. If you guys don't know what is airsoft, basically it's like a shooting sport, basically like Nerf, but they are basically more towards the realism. And how the assault rifle works is basically kind of like compressed air, but it's more like an AEG, so it's electric gun. But I don't know how it works, but it works similar to an airsoft gun if I'm not wrong. So yeah. Also, to take this thing out, sometimes it's quite a pain. If you want to take out, you can you can take out on the left side, but since the whole thing is stuck, yes, you can. Smack it in. Alright, this here. Alright, so yeah, this is feeding issues is a lot of jams and malfunctions, like a lot. I shoot this a lot of times. Jams and malfunctions due to the barrel drag and the low power of the EEG and how it functions like an EEG, and it's very, very low powered. It's just bad. So $50, yeah, this is what you get basically. Yeah, basically this thing doesn't really hit hard. In terms of velocity and range, it can't hit 5 meters.
Why are we still here?
It can, but you need to angle the blaster.
Just to suffer.
This is basically pumping around 50 to 70 FPS, or even lower than 50 FPS due to the barrel drag. If they could make this flywheel instead of the AG system, they could make this much more hitting higher velocities and better range. So yeah, that's what I can say. So moving towards the front, there is basically this thing here. There is a carry handle, so you can just carry it like that. And also the bipod here, if you don't want this bipod, you can just hold it in. Yep, this is it. So if you want this bipod, you can just flip it out. Or if you want to change out the battery, right here, as you can see, there is this battery, yellow color battery door. So it takes LiPo, if I'm not wrong. I don't know if this is LiPo or what, but it seems to like to be a LiPo. So somehow the battery just got stuck. So yeah, as you can see, LiPo. Yeah, it says. Yeah, okay. So this is rechargeable. Came in with a USB charger. It charged around 4 to 3 hours. So yeah. And basically, if you want to take out the battery, there's this tab here. You just pull it out, and to connect the battery, you just, if you see this black wire to a black wire, red to the red, basically black to black. So if you do, so this is to prevent short circuit. Yeah. And yeah. Also, just to tell you guys that if you are charging this battery, it comes in with a USB cable, so you can charge it to your power bank or whatever. But I suggest you guys don't charge it overnight, as it's very dangerous, as it's gonna explode. So yeah, I'm sure you guys don't want that to happen. And yeah. So basically charging hours is about 3 to 4 hours. Once it charged, there will be a red light blinking on the USB cable, and that means there will be a red light, shows that it's not fully charged, but when the red light goes off, it's charged. It's fully charged. Carrying handle here is metal, so yep, it's metal. The bipod is not metal, it's plastic, but okay, not that bad. The handguard here is quite small. Yeah, overall this blaster is really ergonomic, very good to me. And I'm not really a huge guy, but I don't know how tall am I, but seriously, this blaster is mostly for kids, but somehow I can really use it. But the main problem is that there's a lot of jams and malfunctions, so I don't recommend it for kids, as they're gonna get triggered so badly, as they're gonna get outgunned by people, and they have a lot of jams to deal with. So I don't recommend this to anyone, to be honest. Yeah, it's just halfway through the review and I'm saying bad things about this. Moving towards the front, there is this kind of like a suppressor. Yeah, it's very huge suppressor. And if you don't want this suppressor, yes, you can take it off. Oh yeah, by the way,
that's quite big.
There is flip up sights here.
Impressive.
If you don't want this flip up sights, it came in with a scope, so you can just put it in. Wait, that's not a scope, that's a magnifier. So yeah, the sights are quite useful. Yeah, so they're easy to use also. Yeah. But with this blaster, yeah, it's better to hit with larger targets, cause small targets, wow, hard to hit. At the front, there's this barrel here. You just twist it and reveals the flash hider. If you don't want this flash hider, you can just take it out. Yeah, but just personally just put it on. For the sake of this review, I'm just gonna leave the suppressor on. But personally, I won't be using a suppressor, as he's more dragged to the dart, so yeah, cause more jams and malfunctions with it. So yeah. Also the blaster, it also has this heat shield that all the other M249 has. So yeah, that's basically it about the blaster. The rate of fire is really fast also, compared to something like a Titan or what Nerf or Hasbro has basically released. Is really fast. This thing shoots really fast. Yeah, but I'm not sure is it gonna fight against the turbine. But to all other like the Titan or the Vulcan, it shoots faster than that. So let me just show you guys. Also for the dart compatibility, I tried it all darts, and I can tell you that I have encountered a lot of jams and malfunctions.
Bruh.
This blaster takes all darts, so there's no jams and malfunctions. Basically, what I experienced the most jams is with this dart. This is the worker full length. I have a lot of jams with this. The Adventure Force seems to work better, but there's still a lot of jams, same as the darts that came with. So I seriously have no hope for this blaster. Yeah, that's basically my honest review. So yeah. Also for the chain, if you want to cut it down shorter, as I said, there is this kind of clip here. You just clip it to here. Yeah, and then you can form much more longer chains. Yeah, this one thing is really good, and it's just fast. It's really fast to just connect the chains together and just create one huge stack. So I'm gonna show you guys another firing demonstration again, but I'll obviously show you guys the firing demonstration with different darts also. Trust me, the performance is trash.
Why are we still here?
I can't even hit 5 meters. We have to angle the
Just to
blasters to
suffer.
5 meters. So yeah.
Every night.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys another firing demo again. Alright, so this is with some Adventure Force waffle darts. Oh, this realize is on manual. This is electric.
Oh my god! Wow!
It's really fast, as you can see, but the main problem is that it creates another jam. As you can see, another jam. So yeah, that's not good. So right now I'm gonna show you guys another one more time. Yeah, seriously, for the manual mode. So what you need to do is basically don't halfway shoot at the clip, and then basically what you can do is just shoot it all the way, or you can just break down the belt into two halves and then just one for manual, one for electric. Switch it over and
Bruh.
oh wait, there's already another jam. Jeez. Oops, I just ripped off the head. I literally just ripped off the head. So yeah, let me just try one more time. Okay. Seriously, I have no hope for this blaster. I first bought this blaster, I was so excited, but this is not reliable. Yep, seems fine. Yeah. So right now this is mostly it for the blaster, I should say. So yeah, basically that's basically it. So I'm gonna show you guys the firing demonstration. I'm just gonna show you guys in 5 meters. Later on. Oh wait, I nearly forgot. So it came with this type of darts. These are just sucker darts. So yeah. Also, one thing cool about this blaster that I have tested out is with Stephens. This is Stephens. If you guys don't know what is Stephens, Stephens are basically short dart that hobbyists, Nerf hobbyists or Nerf enthusiasts use. Basically, we use this type of dart and shoots really well. If you use this in high power blaster, you guys can get really good accuracy and really good velocities. So yeah, basically this blaster also takes Stephens because there is no kind of like a pusher thing where you push the dart into a flywheel. This doesn't work like a flywheel. It works more like an airsoft AG. So there is compressed air going on. So what you do is just put this dart, push it all the way in till it touches the back of the chain. Yeah, just basically just push it in. If you want to have best feeding and best performance, I recommend ACC V2. I mean ACC V3. Make sure you get the soft tips one. Yeah, don't use the hard tips one. The hard tips one are more heavier and therefore can't make through the barrel drag because there's huge amount of barrel drag, like more than like 6 inches, around 6 inches barrel drag or more than that. With this suppressor on, it's about like 12 inches or probably more than that. So yeah, as you can see, I got these ACC darts. I don't use this, I use Worker Gen 3s, but for this blaster it works well with this. Also don't use darts that really have no good fitting with the shell, because when the darts are too tight, basically just use darts that are much more soft, but when the dart is too tight, it causes a jam. But it's not just about this, that the dart fitting causes the jams, but also the dart getting stuck in the barrel due to the barrel drag and the lack of power for this blaster is not powerful. So I mean, you don't need to have something that is powerful, but seriously, there's this like huge amount of barrel drag. You probably need like really a lot of power to power the dart all the way out, or else most of the darts will just drop down the barrel, which I experienced that a lot. So I'm gonna set it to electric and I'll show you guys some firing. Shoots really well, no jams, no malfunctions. Yep. So now I'm gonna get it out and then I'm gonna show you guys the manual mode. So here's manual mode. Let's do this. Okay, some of the dust are just dropping out. Recommend using electric better, so yeah. Okay, the another thing I hate about this blaster, when you want to take out the chain just stuck. So yeah, this chain, right, or this blaster, right, is really tricky on that. So yeah, just buy at your own risk, okay. Oh wow, it's stuck in here. Yeah, so that's basically it for the blaster. Yeah, and yeah, oh wow, I just realized that there is one more chunk there, so I'll do that later. So
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
alright guys, I'm back. So I'm back from the firing demonstration. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my thoughts on this blaster, my personal opinion. Personally, I'm a speed nerfer. I'm not those type of real sim enthusiasts. You know, I'm more on speed, I'm more on how fast I move. This blaster is not really heavy, but it's quite large. Personally, I wouldn't buy this, but this is not mine, okay? It's my brother, so he's a 10-year-old kid that just trying to play Nerf and he just think of this, so and I just find it that it's really cheap. We just share the cost, we just buy it. So I don't use this. If I use this in the Nerf form, I will get so triggered really badly. I'll probably not even want to play anymore, because this has a lot of gems and malfunctions. I'm more on speed, I'm more on how fast I move in the game and how fast I really need to shoot. This blaster shoots really fast, but at this kind of speed, it gives a lot of jams and malfunctions, and it just destroy the dart. I have literally darts that their foam got so shredded, the foam just shred off, and it just rip off the foam due to its drag of due to it getting stuck and I had to pull out. Therefore, I caused the head just rub onto each other foam. Yeah, which basically triggers me a lot. I really have. Firing this without any jams is really fun, to be honest, but when it's due to the barrel drag, yeah, it's just something that I don't really like. So yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized that this is still here. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So I wouldn't buy it because I'm a speed nerfer, as I said. And yeah, but if this has no jams and malfunctions, the way I'll run it, I just get rid of this stock and just get rid of this barrel and just run it like this. It's much more better because it's like full auto and it's $50 only. But the main problem is the velocity and the range. But shouldn't be a problem because I always rush to people and just gun them down. So yeah. So here's the thing, should you buy or not to buy? Personally, for me, no. But the thing is about you. This is $50, and yes, I'm talking in Singaporean dollars, okay, not USD or whatever. But this is just $50. $50 for this machine gun or this blaster that is belt fed and comes in with a lot of darts. The quality of this blaster and the ergonomic is really good. The finishing is very good. Plastic feels a little bit cheaper than what Hasbro produced, but it's not that bad. It's really comfortable using this blaster basically. But personally, I wouldn't recommend you guys. Number one, jams. This thing is not reliable. It keeps jamming. Due to this barrel drag, it just jams, and it is quite picky on nuts. So yeah, but there's one way to solve it. Use Stephens. Yes, but let me ask you, if you go to a game that literally use Stephens, the FPS limit will be around more than 150 FPS. Kids game, this is more for kids game, okay? So it's more for kids game, but if you go to a game that has like really high velocity limit and you use this blaster, you may get outgunned. But as I said, FPS is not everything. You could play close range with this. So yeah, just get a lot of ACC V2s. I mean V3s, not those hard tips one, the soft tips one, like this one. Basically, just make sure the tip is softer, cause the hard tips one I tried is just drop off the barrel and it just didn't even make down the range. So yeah. Also another thing that I want to address about is basically the range and velocity. This can't hit 5 meters. 5 meters is like the decent range or the best range for stock blasters. This thing, I bet it doesn't even hit like 50 FPS. So, yeah.
Bruh.
Should you buy it? Well, really depends on you. If you don't mind getting outgunned, but as I said, to motivate you, FPS is not everything. So, if you really have the mentality to kind of do it, I don't know why am I talking so serious, but yeah, if you don't mind getting outgunned but probably want to go Rambo mode, you know, just gun down people with this, go shoot down big darts at people and just put them in covers, yeah, go for it. This is a blaster for you, but make sure to only use Stephens and use this blaster only in Stephen games. Yeah, you may get outgunned, but it's okay. FPS is not everything. Most importantly is yourself. So yeah, this is basically, yeah, but if you are like a performance guy, you're more on performance and you're more on speed like me, or you go for motion games, this is absolutely trash. And yeah, personally it's quite trash, but yeah, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it for everyone unless you're just gonna use Stephens. So yeah, for a kid, if let's say you're a kid, maybe yeah, maybe you will probably buy this blaster cause it's cheap, but the main problem is jam. So to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it for anyone unless you're just gonna use Stephens and get outgunned in like a 150 FPS game. But it's okay, FPS is not everything. Yeah, just use Stephens for this blaster. Stephens are much more better, but make sure you use only the ACC V3. I tried with Worker Gentries, it jams a lot. So ACC V3 works well with this. So just use the ACC V3 only. Don't use the other darts. So yeah. So basically, this is all my personal users experience with this. I can give you and some of my personal opinions and also the information of this blaster also. So if you guys really like this video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there to literally 1K sub. So please sub. Just please, okay? Just do it, okay? So yeah. So if you guys want this blaster, I don't mind putting the link in the description. I bought this on Carousel. Yeah, not bashing the buyer or whatever. I'm just giving my honest opinion on this. So yeah, I bought this on Carousel, $50. So if you really want to get this, link in the description below. Yeah, if you guys don't know what is Carousel, it's a Singaporean second-hand kind of like a online web store where you can sell your stuff that is second-hand or brand new, whatever. So yep. For if I don't know, you can find this in other websites, but I don't know how. Some people say you can find it on Taobao. If you guys know what is Taobao, Taobao is basically a Chinese online store, basically full of Chinese words. And to be honest, I can't read, so I suck in Chinese. I'm disgraced to Chinese. Okay, so yeah. I only can give you guys the Carousel link. That's the most I can do. There is also other models that also work the same as this, like the, if I'm not wrong, the what is it called, the Browning machine gun and the M4 LMG. Yeah, so if you guys want to get this blaster, link in the description below. And I guess that's the end for today's review. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Fireflies, a million little pieces.